Hi, boys and girls. What you are going to see right now is the answers for question number 2 of your math boxes for 7.7. So let's go ahead and listen together.
Multi-step division number stories. 2. Make an estimate and solve. Then answer the questions. Anna wants to put 72 baseball cards in an album. A square album fits 4 cards per page, and a rectangular album fits 5 cards per page. How many more pages will she need to fit all the cards if she uses the square album rather than the rectangular album? Estimate. The square album takes blank more pages than the rectangular album. What did you do with any remainders you found?
Okay, so we know that Anna has 72 baseball cards, and she has 2 different types of albums that she could put them in. One of them is square, the other one is rectangular. The square one fits 4 cards per page, and the rectangular one fits 5 cards per page. We know that she wants to use the square album, but what we need to figure out is how many more pages she will need, since the square album holds 1 less picture per page. So again, boys and girls, you don't have to worry about the estimate. If you wanted to do it, that's great. But right now I just want us to focus on the actual problem. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to do 2 separate problems. The first one is we are going to divide 72 by 5, and then we're going to do 72 by 4. Now the reason why is because my first problem on the left is going to tell me how many pages I would need for the for the rectangular album. So I'm going to go and put an R here, and this one is going to be the square. So here I go. So I'm going to start with, let's see. So if I do 10, that's 50. If I do 12, let's start with 12. 12 times 5 is 60. I'm left with 12. I could do 2. And now I'm left with a remainder of 2. So 72 divided by 5 is 14 remainder 2. Now, in math class, you should know that when we're talking about photo albums and we have a remainder, we would actually need to round the 14 remainder 2 up. Because if I have 14 full pages and 2 pictures left over, that means I can't just get rid of those pictures. It might be one of my favorite pictures with a relative, or something from school, or something that I really want to remember. So I would not get rid of those 2 pictures. So what I would do is I would round up, and I would say 15 pages. So 14 of those pages would be full with 5 pictures, and the 15th page would only have 2. But that's fine because we still want them in our album. Now we're going to do the exact same thing for number 4, for 72 divided by 4. And I think I'm going to start with 15. And 15 times 4 is 60. And I'm left with 12. And now I can get exactly 12. So I have 18 pages. Okay, so if the square one takes 18 and the rectangular one takes 15, the square album takes 3 more pages. And then right here, what did we do with the remainders we found? Well, what we did up here is we did not ignore them. We rounded up. And that's because, like I said earlier, we don't want to discard those 2 photos. Okay, stay tuned for question number 3.